Hello everybody. Today I'm bringing you the first recorded layout that I have for my nephew's wedding album. At this point I've done about 40 pages in the album, and this is my second nephew who is married in May. You might have seen videos from my last nephew's wedding who was married in September of 2014. So my background paper there is a foil paper, foil embossed paper from Anna Griffin. I bought that at Michael's. There's no name on it and I couldn't find it, but I did find that at Michael's. I'm now looking at my Cartabella Rustic Elegance collection at the 3x4 cards and 4x6s to see if maybe there's something I could put with that love. That's a chipboard piece from the Simple Stories, The Story of Us collection, which is one of the collections I'm using. So I'm using that combined with the Cartabella Rustic Elegance collection. Now I went to my Maggie Holmes open book chipboard sheet and I found these roses, and I just love how they look with the embossed roses on the background of this paper, and I'm definitely going to keep those. And it just looks like such an elegant wedding page with those just very simple roses. Speaking of simple, one of the things is a lot of these layouts are more simple. What I'm doing now is I want something to pop that photo off the back of the background a little bit to separate it from the background. So I'm thinking that my answer might be vellum. So I'm going to some of these sheets, things I bought at Joann's, or this is vellum from, I believe, from the Paper Studio at Hobby Lobby. And I'm just not finding something I like. It's too squared. The edges are too squared compared to the very soft rounded edges of the flowers that are embossed on the back of that sheet. So I'm still thinking about it and still trying to decide what to do. When I decide maybe a doily would work here, and I grabbed an 8-inch doily. It's a royal lace doily. I bought it at Ben Franklin. So I'm thinking about that, and I decide to get rid of the vellum. That I don't, even with the doily under it, it's a little bit too still hard edged. I wasn't really happy with how open that doily was though, so I found a Wilton doily, and this is a 6.5-inch doily. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut the photograph down a little bit. I'm going to cut about 1 inch off this 4x6 photograph. It was really just, there was really nothing in that top of it. It was just kind of the stairway there. So I can afford to lose the top of that photograph with this, and I like it much better. Now it fits on the doily. Love how this looks. As I said, these layouts are tending to be a lot more simple. I think it's because the photographs are so important that I don't want to pull too much attention away with them with huge blocks of paper. And there will be some where I'm doing the more layered paper style that you're used to, but a lot of these layouts are very, very simple, which is why I haven't videoed a lot of them, because, you know, kind of boring for you to see me put 3 things on a piece of paper. But this one I liked because you can really see my process of minimizing my embellishments and paper layers. I keep putting things on and then taking them off, and putting them on and taking them off. That when I look at that, it takes away from the beauty of this versus adding to it. Now I did try that black and white striped card. I believe that's a pack from maybe Me and My Big Ideas, just to mount the photograph on, but I didn't like it. It was too, this is a very elegant paper and it was too contemporary. The colors of this wedding, the dresses were black, and then there were little touches of gold in the decorations, so it's black and gold. But I'm using a bit of sort of a blushy pink or pink in as an accent color as well. I just think A, it needs it. But B, my other nephew got married in September 2014, as I said, and their colors were purple, and it was a purple that didn't exist in Scrapbook colors. So I ended up doing a lot of their album in black and gold with a little bit of khaki. So the pink in this one makes it a little bit different, and I'm doing it because it's her favorite color, and this makes me think of her whenever I see it. But it's also just because I need something else to do when I've been scrapbooking basically scrapbook albums for a year and a half now. The other album turned out to be about 110 pages, scrapbooked pages. So that went over the course of basically 3 albums. All right, so I'm definitely committing down to those roses there. That little heart that I put on there while I was talking to you is again from the Maggie Holmes open book chipboard sheet. And I'm thinking I might like something else to ground that heart. So I'm going to audition a lot of things or some things and then decide not to use them in the end. And I kind of knew that that wreath wasn't going to work even as I took it off the sheet. But I tried it anyway because you just don't know. If I'd had another little like flower that was similar to the ones that I have on the bottom right hand corner, I probably would have used that, but it didn't come with one. I think the other flowers on the sheet, if I remember correctly, are a lot more stylized. So now I'm looking, those are my sticker sheets from The Story of Us. I have all of my things grouped into like embellishments, chipboard sheets, sticker sheets, and those are in the sticker sheets, and papers are in Copper Hopper paper envelopes. And then I have all my embellishments in an iris container with one of the trays in it. So when I'm ready to scrapbook these layouts, I can just grab those pieces and I'm ready to go. Now I'm thinking about anchoring that still, and I try a foil heart that I punched with a Martha Stewart heart punch. I punched hearts in 2 sizes with both glitter and foil paper, and those are a recurring theme throughout this album. It's kind of nice to have that so that those pages look similar. But that's it. That is all I'm going to put on the page. So basically the layout is done. Hope you enjoyed the process. You'll be seeing more of these layouts. Take care and have a good day. Bye.